Log rolls through that right side, knocking the Electro Wizard back. And getting just a little bit of damage over there. Bloody Dave with a slow start here. Sends the Miner in to try to get a little bit more chip off, but nice catch by PatrikingX, using the guards to his favor. 2 guards to support this Hog Rider push in here. Nice Zap Ewiz combo. Expensive for Bloody Dave, but manages to get the job done. Fireball lands on that Ewiz, taking him down and leaving that Mega Minion with just a sliver of health. Bloody Dave with an Elixir advantage, but behind a little bit on damage at this right side. Might choose to split up and go for the left side tower, or might choose to allow Patrick King to set the pacing for this game. Mr. Mod Malneos, I'm sorry, Woody, but Clash is dead. I remember one tournament had 100,000 viewers on one stream. Well, it's pretty early here on the East Coast USA. You got to tell me what it's looking like from your end. I got to disagree with you, though, Mr. Manleo. I think it's a pretty good indication that Clash is doing quite well, that we have a 100,000 euro event here in Europe, and are looking forward to CRL starting soon. Prince stabs in at the Ewiz on that backside and will distract this Inferno Tower. The P.E.K.K.A. makes it onto that right side. Patrick King's Ice Golem too far away to be able to get the pull off there. Very well done to Bloody Dave on defense. Ewiz on the backside swiping down this Hog Rider. Fireball once again crashing into both of those. Great defense from PatrikingX, but a little bit too little too late. The P.E.K.K.A. definitely got value in there and managed to get that right side tower finished off. Patrick King with 38 seconds to get a tower down and try to push this thing into overtime. Let's see if he can do it. Poison out the left lane to clip the tower, guards, and Ewiz. Log rolls all the way through, and Bloody Dave's got a good chance to strike here. The P.E.K.K.A. missing from this attack, but the Prince gets the hit off there anyways. Patrick King now down to triple digits at the left lane and struggling to get a hit in on this right side with his Hog Rider. Gets 1 strike on tower, but 15 seconds left. He's willing to offer the good game. Seems like it's not going to happen this time. PatrikingX falling up on top. Polish player Bloody Dave gets the win in the first game of this best of 5 series against the Hungarian player in red. He will be spectating it now. Bebu asks, is Surgical Goblin in this tournament? He is not. This is a tournament for Central Europe, so we've got players from Poland, Czechia, Slovakia, and Hungary competing here today. Expo deck from Bloody Dave out the left side to counter Patrick King, who hasn't shown a whole lot yet. Fireball crashes into the Tesla, and a log rolling through this Expo will not be enough to finish this attack off. Bloody Dave getting a great hit early on here. That left side down to 1598 as Patrick King starts to kind of fall apart early on here. Bloody Dave soaks about 600 damage as the Ewiz is able to get it down to 1971. A Miner to follow up, looking for a little bit more chip damage off there. Archer's out back, not able to get the catch just in time. That'll be 17-15 at the left lane there. Polish player Bloody Dave gets the connect at the left side. That mortar a little bit too far away to block, and that might be the tower right off the bat. In the first minute and a half, Bloody Dave with the 1-0 victory on that left lane. We'll see if Patrick King can turn this thing around and get us into overtime. Spamming that wow button. Certainly impressed and surprised by the early lead from Bloody Dave. Tears from Bloody Dave. Knows that his opponent is on his heels now. Looking for a mortar connection at the left lane. Guards to block for this mortar. Catches this Tesla beautifully. Well done to PatrikingX. The mortar has locked onto that left side, and we'll get 2 shots off before the freeze comes in from the Ice Spirit. Tower now down to 899. And PatrikingX might actually have an opportunity here to get this thing into overtime after all. Left side down to 899. Looks like Patrick has got an opening. Sends in the Miner minion, Mega Minion combo. Miner starts to chip away. Tesla's not enough to stop this push, and a defensive Expo. Very strange passive play here from Bloody Dave. Won't be enough to keep this left side tower out. Bloody Dave has got to go for the Tiered Crown at this point. Spell Cycle from PatrikingX would be enough to take the tower down. Looks like he's going to throw some Miners at that side as well. One more Fireball is all he needs, and with 30 seconds left, this is definitely going into overtime. Patrick King drops the oops on his opponent, says, what are you doing, man? You better come in hard and fast if you're going to try to knock this deck apart. Still 2 Expos set up on Bloody Dave's side. Looking dominant now. He's going to take some damage from even that middle Expo. bad placement by PatrikingX there. Starts to take damage on his right side tower with the Expo connection. Keeps most of it off, though, with Fireball crashing that left side. This is going into overtime now, but the Expo's looking awfully menacing. No Ice Spirit in hand to be able to get the freeze here. Guards are coming in to stab that Expo down, but they get logged back. Mega Minion's making his way downtown, but that's a lot of damage in there from Bloody Dave to start things off. Log rolls through the Expo, but right side's down to 478. We haven't seen the 8th and final card in Bloody Dave's deck. It could be a Rocket to finish things off here, or maybe it's a Fireball. Either way, Spell Cycle would do a lot of work onto PatrikingX's right side tower, and lacking an Expo connection there. It looks like it was placed a little bit too far back to get the hit off right side tower. Bloody Dave just still needs one more Fireball to seal the deal and get the win. Gives a quick nod to stream and a sigh of relief as he claims the 2-1 victory over PatrikingX. Polish player here. We'll let them call themselves whatever they want. Let's get the next match up on screen here for you guys. Bloody Dave with a dominant performance early on, bashing PatrikingX around. He's got the 2-0 now. Dark Prince out the right side, trying to help this princess out. Can't finish off this executioner rather. And that Ice Golem providing just enough of a distraction to keep that princess off of the intended target. Princess takes out the guards, but not before they get a few stabs off there. PatrikingX with an early damage lead here, rolling a log through this right side to deal with the princess as well. He's got a damage lead, he's got an elixir lead, and he's got the emote lead, giving some thumbs up to his opponents now. Hog Rider pulled in with a tornado. Great play there by Bloody Dave. Getting his King Tower activated will help out a lot on defense. Let's see what he manages to get done with this push out back. Tornadoes some of those goblins in toward the King Tower, but they get chopped apart by the Executioner. No King Tower activation this time for PatrikingX. Log rolls through the right lane, but misses one of the Spear Goblins. Bash by the Dark Prince is a huge connection for Bloody Dave. Right side tower down to 1163. Right side's going to be a Goblin Barrel crashing into the tower. Down to 1061 now. Right side Spear Goblins trying to make their way across the bridge. Hog Rider out the left side, though, with an Ice Spirit to support. Could be a lot of damage for PatrikingX. Looking for a turnaround here. He gets the Ice Spirit to crash onto the tower, but Tornado once again pulling that Hog Rider to the center. Left side down to 1103. It's a relative dead heat here. We've got a Bandit, Goblin Gang, and Goblin Barrel moving over on the right side. Log takes care of the barrel out back and deals with some of the Goblins out in front. Great counter there from PatrikingX, but it's a relative dead heat against Bloody Dave. Oh no! The failed Tornado isn't able to pull the Hog Rider off. Big mistake by Bloody Dave there, as PatrikingX will punish hard. That left side down to 216 now is within poison range. PatrikingX just needs to cycle back to a little bit more damage and he'll claim victory in this third game, looking for a turnaround against Bloody Dave on bottom. Right side's going to be a bash from the Dark Prince, but not on tower. Good game offered by Bloody Dave as he knows the inevitable is coming. Boom goes the dynamite. Big hit from the Hog Rider. Let me copy a BBC News article for you guys about Chechnya and the name that the country is to be known as. And we've got the game on screen for you to enjoy here now. Hog Rider strike out that right side, but only one hit. PatrikingX about to soak the counterattack here. Guards, a great catch for that miner out back. Keeping all but one or two hits off tower. Early damage lead for PatrikingX. Log rolls through the guards, and it looks like Patrick will have that damage advantage and hold on to the elixir lead there. He zaps that right side tower for a little bit more chip damage off there. Not worried about any swarms coming in from Bloody Dave. A lumberjack from PatrikingX. Interesting play here. He's going to keep that stab from the Prince, though. A bit of an unfortunate exchange there for Patrick. Bloody Dave gets the Prince stab off onto that lumberjack. Right side Hog Rider gets a lot of damage in there. Fireball crashes onto the tower and that Mega Man, but narrowly misses the Electro Wizard. Very nicely done there to Bloody Dave, getting that set up properly on defense, but still not able to get the counterattack in just yet. 2,022 hit points remain on that right side tower. Inferno Dragon swarming in the right lane, trying to get this Prince pushed off. Prince gets the stab on the Ice Spirit, though, and that's looking pretty bad for PatrikingX. Needs to block this Prince with a Hog Rider. Oh, very nasty defense. Doesn't even get the hit on the counterattack, and this Ewiz is going to do great work against the Inferno Dragon on the backside. All right, let's get the Nox up there just so that we have a good sync once again between audio and visual here. P.E.K.K.A out the right side from Bloody Dave. Marching down this right side. Hog Rider moving on in, but it's going to get swiped and bashed apart. P.E.K.K.A and Mega Man looking for a big counterattack. Can Petra-King get this Inferno Dragon to lock onto the P.E.K.K.A? That's what he really needs here. Electro Wizard from Bloody Dave could get some great work in against this Inferno Dragon, but he's not going to play it just yet. Keeps a little bit of distance between the Inferno Dragon and P.E.K.K.A. And finally, with that Rage Spell down on defense, PatrikingX looking to keep this Prince off target. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Burns it up, and goes on the counterattack now. Patrick ahead on damage still, despite these big, heavy ground-based defenses set up by Bloody Dave. Mega Minion swipes that push apart, and Patrick ahead on damage, ahead on Elixir. Starts this next push. It's going to be a Lumberjack way far out back, but P.E.K.K.A looks well positioned to get the capture here. Lumberjack finds his way onto the Prince and chops him apart. Prince does survive, even if just barely. Patrick-King bleeding at 10 Elixir for a little while here before he makes it to the guards. Great counter to both the Prince and the P.E.K.K.A, but not going to be enough to be able to take them out this time. Ewiz zapping in the back, able to take a big chunk out of that defense's setup. Inferno Dragon burns up the P.E.K.K.A, though, without any Electro Wizard to get the zaps off. Looks like it'll be time for PatrikingX to make another attack in here. Hog Rider getting awfully close, and one swing is all he needs to get the value that he's looking for. P.E.K.K.A crossing the bridge for Bloody Dave, but an Inferno Dragon way back behind the King Tower, Arena Tower, looking for an opportunity to burn it up. Catches the Miner first, though, and this is looking deadly. P.E.K.K.A getting awfully close, chops apart the guard that got a log rolled through him. But the counterattack is going to be even more painful. Hog Rider moving on in, takes the Prince stab, but gets the hit on tower. Fireball landed as well, and that right side is just a little bit more spell cycle away from going down. Bloody Dave in a lot of trouble here as Patrick-King is looking for the counterattack. Keeps these Princes off the tower each time using these wonderfully placed guards, and with the counterattack has held off just long enough to cycle back to one more Fireball. Win for PatrikingX. A 1-0 in this game means that he is looking for the reverse sweep, buddy. 1-0 victory for PatrikingX and a 2-2 draw in this best-of-5 set overall. And there it is. Playing in the Jungle Arena now. Bloody Dave on bottom. Starts off with a Mega Minion out back. Patrick-King will counter with a Royal Ghost moving to the right lane. Not going to be able to distract this Mega Minion. We're instead going to get a Dark Prince to bash him down. PatrikingX committing fully to this right side, but Bloody Dave going in for the left lane attack right off the bat. Defensive poison is a good sign that PatrikingX has got what he needs to keep this graveyard at bay. Only a tiny chip damage from that graveyard on tower. And a quick hit from the Magic Arch out the right side. Looks like Bloody Dave might have multiple different lanes he's going down here. Behind an Elixir, though, he's going to have to do something about this Mega Minion or take a couple of swipes that'll do a lot of damage to the tower. Oof, 1. Ouch, 2. That's right, Grizzly CH. We've got a 100,000 euro tournament here today. First place player will go home with 50K in total. Dark Prince and Mega Minion to block this little tiny Royal Ghost push out the right side. Mega Minion is about to be approached by a Hunter, though. Looking quite deadly. Tornadoes it back into the poison. It's a defensive poison, though, and not good for Bloody Dave's troops to stand in. Dark Prince gets the bash on tower, though, and right side is swiped down to 14-18. Despite having a pretty good counter in his deck, this poison spell has not been able to keep all the damage from these graveyards off of his towers. Right side now down to 14-18. It's taken over 1,000 in total. PatrikingX looking for an opportunity in double Elixir time to hit back even harder. Hasn't showed the last 2 cards of his deck And those could be crucial to sealing the deal in double elixir overtime. Another reliable setup here in the right side. We've got a Dark Prince Mega Mini coming on in. Graveyard out back and double poison, one from each player. Taking down this Hunter and taking out the Graveyard at the same time. Hunter actually manages to survive, though, and that's a pretty good result for PatrikingX. Keeping him up means that he doesn't have to worry about this next attack, but unfortunately for him, this Royal Ghost going invisible means that the tower will get a shot off against that Hunter. Right side attack has been dealt with quite swiftly here. Bloody Dave going on the counter assault now. Has got an Ice Golem to soak for a Mega Mini and a Magic Archer. Magic Archer a little bit short of being able to clip the tower, but it gets the poison off anyways. On that right side, it's going to go down into the triple digits. Can this Graveyard get the work done on that right lane? Bloody Dave is absolutely out for blood. Right side down to 919, and there's even more still coming in. Giant cannot block the remainder of this push, and it's going to be up to the tower to deal with this Mega Minion. Mega Minion swipes down the Magic Archer, just narrowly escaping damage of his own. But look out! It's a big old Graveyard push from PatrikingX as well. Defensive and offensive poison striking that right side. Patrick really looking for those big hits. And this is the first one he's been able to find. 900 damage out the right side, but the counterattack is coming in quick. Ice Golem to be able to block for this Graveyard, but the Graveyard having a lot of difficulty making it through these guards. Thumbs up as Patrick King is very happy about the counter that he has pulled off there against Bloody Dave's aggressive push. Dark Prince and a Magic Archer get a Tornado to help him out, pulling all those troops into a nice little clump there, but the Mega Minion survives. Dark Prince is about to go down. There's nothing to stop this aerial assault. Poison and a Giant hit up the right side are a good counter for PatrikingX. Doesn't yet have the damage lead here, but we'll see if he can turn things around. Shot from the Hunter knocks the Dark Prince's shield off and gets a lot of hit points off of his normal health pool. The counterattack from PatrikingX is looking deadly. A Giant and a Royal Ghost off the right side. Stack of poison on defense. Bloody Dave trying to keep those skeletons off and using a Tornado to take that Giant and Royal Ghost a little bit further back. Still, it's going to be a lot of damage out the right side as the Giant's getting awfully close. One punch. Boom. Two punch. Pulverizing that tower. Three. Almost takes it all the way down. Only 12 hit points left, and Patrick will be able to cycle into a zap for the win. Graveyard on his opponent's tower for the ultimate BM, keeping that damage steady. PatrikingX with the reverse sweep takes it over Bloody Dave in this best of 5. Very well played to PatrikingX. Took a lot of damage early on, but was undeterred. This massive beatdown deck striking back hard. Let's listen into the arena as the players step away from their podiums.